bro, no one cheats knowing they're gonna get caught, bro.
Yeah.
Like you got you
Kevin
gotta
Smoky
understand they're
crack.
not operating on 2020 hindsight. They're like, well, I could probably like cheat and not get away with it, and then they do it, and then they get caught. So you can't you got to operate a little bit here, a little bit more realistically. When dudes cheat, it's like they know, yeah, man, my bitch gonna catch me and take my money. J409, Tattoo Girl, you said you can get a man. When was the last time you had a boyfriend or talk to someone, and how did it work out since you have OF? That's a good question. Go ahead.
I was actually in a relationship about a few months ago.
Okay.
I mean, he had money. He had his own insurance company and everything, and he was the type, he could have taken care of me and all that, but I make pretty good money doing OF, and I just feel too independent that I don't think anyone could ever take that away from me.
Okay.
So he didn't really care about it. He said, if that's what I want to do, that's what I want to do. Maybe he was just open or didn't care enough. I ended it, but either way.
So why y'all not still together?
Yeah, can I also ask, like, what you doing on OnlyFans? You just like showing your body, or you sucking and fucking on there?
I'm doing it all.
Oh Lord. Well, you was cool with that? You doing it with your man, or you doing it with like some random?
No, a lot of it is girls with their boyfriends that also do it. So it's all safe and we all trust each other. It's not just me going around a bunch of different guys doing it. It's
But you would get fucked by other dudes, but you got a boyfriend at home.
Yeah, because he didn't really
Was
want
he cool with that?
Yeah, he didn't really want to do it though. So I have to do it. It's how I make a living.
Raggy?
Nani Modesca.
Yo.
No, I'm
Okay,
just gonna ask this. You don't want to hear, but he was temporary.
Yeah,
No.
the thing is, going back to that relationship thing earlier,
Yeah.
a man with status, he had status. He was very rich. He made like 50, 60K a month. I didn't care about that. At the end of the day, I just didn't vibe with him well, and I let him know that, and I just
And
ended
he was
it.
cool with you getting fucked by other
fair.
niggas?
He didn't care at all.
Damn,
But he
how
wasn't
was
doing
fucking
it.
So
work now?
did he have other women?
What
No,
race
not
was
at
he?
all.
He had
was
to. He had
Hispanic.
to. He had
Damn.
to.
He didn't. I mean, if he
That's
did, I
tearing
don't.
his
Well,
boys
the
down
thing
bad.
is, I really didn't care because I know the industry I'm in.
Yeah.
And if I'm doing this, I cannot tell my man he can't do what he wants. That's just how it is.
So that's a poly.
That's a real nigga. It's an open relationship then.
Yeah, that's a poly relationship. Then.
It's not that I really want it, but I can't argue with it.
Wait, hold on. Even deeper. So the guy is cool and he can do his own
No
thing.
pun.
What if he brings you like a disease?
Shit.
Ooh.
Wouldn't want that. I mean, I'm
get-
so open
you
with
get
this
what I'm
stuff. I mean, I go to the doctor every single month. I'm so open with this stuff that it's like I would think he would respect me enough to go to the doctor to get checked. But I mean, when I do get in a relationship, I will say I do not want you to be with other women. But
You can fuck other men.
So no.
Suppose he
It's my
says he don't want you to
job.
fuck no more niggas on OnlyFans.
That's
No,
super
because I know
contradictive.
girls
It's my
in the
job.
industry
The
and
fuck?
like to smash them, you need like to get tested first. So my question is, in this case, if you got a man, right, and he's open to other women and he could possibly cheat, you allow it, isn't that letting you say, hey, you know what, I could catch something from him?
Mm,
Possibly.
Most likely.
sure.
I think the biggest thing here is that she understands that in her profession she's having sex with other men, so she would look ridiculous trying to demand
Right.
monogamy
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
that man.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
I
it.
think
That's
that's
the whole
what
thing.
that's her
I respect it.
I
endpoint.
can't argue with
Yeah,
it.
you can't. Yeah,
I don't want it, but what am I gonna do?
yeah, you can't argue.
then-
But what about maybe you just having sex with your boyfriend on camera and no one else?
If the thing is, they're not really open to it, and that's
okay.
not really their thing. And when it's
All right.
comes to like really doing OnlyFans, I'm not just fucking like I'm doing content. I'm setting up. I have 4 ring lights. I have 3 different phones. Like I'm doing actual edits and stuff. I'm doing real content videos. It's not just fucking to fuck something.
Yeah.
It's my job.
Yeah.
So I would hope they would respect that enough. I wouldn't tell them to stop their job if they wanted to work at a bank, wherever they
When you
wanted
just
to
fuck
do.
your man's.
So if your man wanted you to stop but wouldn't partake with you on camera, you're not stop
That's a deal
sucking
breaker, yeah.
another.
That's essentially a deal breaker.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I need to do it. It's what I want to do to financially free myself. And
Suppose he said he'll like whatever your average is on OnlyFans, he'll give you that. But he don't want another in your mouth. That's just not his type of.
And then you
flick.
kissing her at home.
that's the thing, though. That's what I look. Even with the sugar daddy things you were saying earlier, it's like eventually they're gonna get tired of you. They're gonna want something else. So
Exactly. So I have a question. So what's the difference between you being on OnlyFans with a man and you being on OnlyFans without a man? Like what do you do differently when you have a boyfriend than when you don't?
So are you saying?
You say, "Well, I have a man. You just fucking."
Because I do want to be in a relationship. I do
No.
want love because I don't feel like.
But with someone that will accept all of those
Yeah.
things from you.
Of course.
And what men are gonna accept those things? I'm just asking.
A cuck, bro.
Cock.
I'm just asking.
That's that 2%
I'm not
I was telling you
saying
about.
cuck
I'm not
is
really.
fine.
I mean, yeah, I'm not.
Let them be a
Nigga.
cuck.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, at least you know.
Okay.
I think
There are porn stars in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Healthy
because here's the thing. I see where all the parties are coming from. It's like you're in a profession where you need to make content, right? It tends to be sexual. And if your boyfriend doesn't want to participate in it, well, then you're not really in a position to tell him, well, you can't have sex with other girls because you now you're going to need to do sexual content with potentially other men. So I get it. And then, I mean, just to be honest here, a small minority of men are going to accept that, right? And then let alone you're probably a higher earner. I know you're probably higher up on OnlyFans. You're making quite a bit of money. So a lot of guys aren't going to be able to measure up from a financial standpoint and also be okay with that.
Yeah.
Which is the pretty much the recipe that we've seen many girls that work in your industry suffer from. It's difficult to find a guy that earns that kind of income, is cool with that lifestyle, and willing to accept his girl having sex with other guys. So I see where you're coming from. It's a very it's a lot of
it's
a moving variable. It's moving variables that it's not conducive to a relationship, essentially. So a lot
And
to
it's,
a
look at
normal
it.
relationship.
I'm not in a relationship, so it's you see where it's gone. Like, it's not.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah.
I wasn't coming at you. I was
Oh,
just
no.
asking the dynamics of the
Yeah,
relationship because
of
it's very
course.
confusing for a lot of people that are in like service industry and like women that are out here that are not out here and the women that are out here that are out here. There's a difference. There's a line,
I get
but
it.
a lot of people don't know that line. So I was just asking the specifics.
For
So
sure.
when you get with a guy, he knows what you do, etc. Like, is that like? Because I always say it like a guy's gonna have that talk with you. If you're a dancer, porn star, whatever, they're always gonna say, "I want you to stop."
No, off the bat, I don't
Yeah.
care who I'm with. They're gonna know my body count off the rip.
Okay.
They're gonna know everything I do. I say, you want to see it? Go
What's your
subscribe to
body count?
OnlyFans.
Yeah, I don't think you told us.
It's over 500.
No.
Oh,
It's probably
No.
over 600.
You really a demon.
I
mean, you really a demon.
I mean, it's not like I don't want to get too much into it, but I mean, I've been.
Semen demon, like, come on, bro.
Get the holy water fresh.
I mean, it's been a
I
span
mean,
of
that's
like.
her job. She professional with it. I can't knock it.
Yeah,
She does. That's her job.
I'm just
Hey
fucking
man,
with you.
yo, I respect the honesty.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. I'm just fucking with
That's
you.
why, like, I'm not even like.
she didn't flinch. She was like, no, she didn't flinch at all.
I respect the honesty, bro. So it's
I'm
like.
open about everything.
Because I don't know if y'all noticed this. I never argue with girls that are honest. I only argue with girls that be capped, bro.
She kept it real.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're honest, I'm like, oh, okay.
shit.
I ain't got nothing to say.
What you both
Oh, fresh.
Oh no, fresh. She used that shit as lube.
I will say this: you're a fantastic
Oh,
sport.
shit. He
Uh,
said she could have
you
used
know,
it as lube.
so-
Holy.
Yo, 5 stars, bro. 5 stars. 5 stars.
Okay. So anyway, what was I going to say? All right, interesting. And then there was a second part to that question, right? As far as like, so when guys get with you, like they just accept it. It is what it is, right? They already know you're gonna do what you're gonna do. They accept
know
it.
it.
They're probably
And I
it's
tell them.
automatically open.
I tell them if they don't accept it, that's fine. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. It's not
Right.
gonna stop me ever.
Now I know for the guys out here that are probably watching, because some guys probably have like your look or something like that, or they might want to pursue a relationship. Who knows? If they say, "Hey, what would it take for you to quit?" It goes back to what academics was saying before. Would you quit your job if they supported you financially and you stop
Or at least just stop sucking cocks. You like finger pussy.
You have to fuck them only
You guys just stop sucking them
on
dicks,
camera,
man.
if
I mean,
anything.
I would say this. I say if you're willing to make content with me,
Okay.
that's it. If not, I really have no use for it.
Okay. All right.
You would have to support her for what she's making or more permanently. Because if she were to take a break because you're supporting her for a year, 2 years, you're making her lose money if you guys ever do break up and she decides to go back into the
But
industry.
that's the thing. I'm just gonna say this. That's the thing with women and men is you take that chance fighting for that man. So you choose wisely. You have to choose up on a man that you know is gonna
Worth
is
it.
gonna support you,
Worth
that
it,
checks all your
that you
boxes.
know.
Exactly. And why waste your time on a man that won't? So you have to find that man no matter where you're at in life, no matter where the fuck you stand on the whatever level, like you have to find a man that checks your boxes.
Now I'm gonna keep it
And
real with you
everyone's
though.
different. I'm
Now,
just
like,
gonna say.
yo, sometimes you too far gone, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, no, some real.
No,
Like,
that's true. That is true.
yo, like, again,
Yeah,
you
it's true.
can't be like, yo, at a point, because sometimes you're gonna say you think you chose the right guy, and that nigga's always gonna have this inner conflict because you're past. You're a woman.
Yeah.
You done fuck
100%.
500 niggas. Holy, come on, man. We gonna have
Totally
to.
over.
That's more than a show, bro. That's more than a concert.
But some men
We
will
have to
accept
baptize
that.
you in that holy water.
No, but
Right?
some men will accept that, and that's probably not the man that you had intended to go
But-
for initially. But some men will.
But you
accept
gotta- you
that.
gotta- think of the-
I'm gonna be real. If I were you, I would never say that number to anybody that I'm dating. But I get why you do it because
Nah, they might.
Nah, she keep it real.
That's real, bro.
No,
That's real.
No, my
Because they're
thing
gonna
is-
find out anyway, bro. They're gonna find out anyway.
but still.
So she's avoiding
I
like
mean, if it's on the
Well,
internet,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Tell me.
I hope she doing them Kegels and shit, man. Because after 500, holy, I'm telling you, brother.
No,
Do you have
that-
something? Go
that-
ahead.
That's inaccurate.
You got a prestige, bro. Like I don't care. That's
Say that
prestige
again.
after
Say
that.
that.
No,
Oh,
that's
go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Okay, well, I would like to say that nowadays
Sounds
it's sad
great.
to say, but in this new generation, maybe not all the girls here because that's them. But I'm very honest about my body count. I'm not ashamed of it. I mean, I don't
That's
care.
real.
They
as
capping
fuck.
you right.
But yeah, but I feel like a lot of girls now. I know so many girls that their body counts have hit. I started at 11. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of
shit.
girls have started at 10.
Whoa,
It's
but
just
that's
it's the new generation. Back then, it wasn't like that. Social media really changed things. Like it really did.
yeah, it did.
So
it
yeah,
did.
And in her defense, if you think about it, most girls are active really young. So I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. And the thing is, like I've always said it. You know, when a girl gives you her body count, multiply by 5,
Yeah.
divide by 1, and then we'll add another 20.
That's why that question you were saying